We all crave to be understood. And the interesting thing about a 12-step group is that you will find someone in the fellowship who is struggling in a way that is similar to your own. And you will find great comfort when this person shares, and it'll be a kind of a solace in knowing they're there. So we can't be friends with everybody. It's just not how life works. And often we don't choose our friends very well. But you'll find with the boundaries and kind of reserve that is set up in a 12-step program that you will begin to go, oh yeah, that person's struggled with some things in a similar way that I have. And oh, I really would like to know that person and get to know them a little bit better. And so God, in his wisdom, provides some wonderful opportunities for fellowship in a 12-step program. You just have to be open to it. So February 8th says, I like people, and at one time I wanted everyone to be my friend. With the best of intentions, I tried to encourage friendships with certain individuals, although my attempts were repeatedly, discreetly rebuffed. I was comforted by the words I heard at the close of each Al-Anon meeting. Quote, though you may not like all of us, you'll love us in a very special way, the same way we already love you, end quote. It was an important lesson that while I can't have everyone's friendship, I can offer and receive respect, support, and understanding. Patience and humility soothe my wounded pride. Today's reminder, it is unrealistic to expect everyone to like me. With such an expectation, I set myself up to fail and give myself an excuse to blame that failure on others. I can't change other people, but I can change my own attitudes and I can let go of my rules about how others should feel about me. And when I am disappointed in another's response, I can make an extra effort to be kind and warm and loving to myself. I am lovable just the way I am. And the quote is, to love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. And that's by Oscar Wilde. And I think that's modeled in a 12-step group, and it is tremendously helpful for many people when they realize, they're acceptable just the way they are. Even when they walk in the group and they're hysterical and they're crying and they're just a mess and they feel like everything's out of control. They're absolutely lovable and accepted right then and there, in that moment, because we've all been there. That's why we have this fellowship. We found somewhere where people understand and can relate to our frustrations and accept us and how we're working out those struggles.